Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. So today is my Shop My Stash. At this point it's a little bit late in going up. Let's just see how many days, which I'm sorry about. I didn't think it would be this late, but I think it's only a couple of days, if that. Let's have a look. Okay, so it's still only saying 2 weeks ago, but I know it's kind of a couple of days over that 2 weeks. Like I said last time, I want to do these bi-weekly or fortnightly. What I've been doing for the last couple of days is cleaning my makeup up. Oh my gosh, I started something and I kind of regretted even starting it. There's 2 videos that have gone up on YouTube. They're scheduled to go up next week. And they're kind of all over the place, but I want them to go up because 100% of you wanted to see the clean with me. So it's a partial talk through recommendation video and partial ASMR. When I say ASMR, I just mean like the clickety clicks of me having to speed the video up, because each video is like an hour and it's split into 2. So I think one of the videos was 1 hour 10 minutes and one of the videos is 1 hour 15, and that's just kind of me sorting out my vanity and everything that's on the back of the tables there. And then I did my face products, still got to clean face palettes and eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to do that on a completely separate day because I've spent the last 2 days, guys, editing videos. I've not been away from my laptop. I've got a headache. So even though I'm filming this Shop My Stash now, I might not even attempt to edit it for a day or 2. Just take a breather. So we're going to leave this intro here. I know it's a bit of a long one, and we're going to go and shop my stash. Hey guys, so we're going to be doing my Shop My Stash. So as you can see, it's pretty darn bare now. It's been like that 3-4 days, which I need to fill it up. I don't like seeing it like that. There's a few things on there just because I didn't want to put them away. Brushes here, some of them have to come out to let other things go in there. But yeah, we're going to be filling it up. We're not going to be talking about last time's products, so if you do want to see what I chose last rotation, I'm going to leave that in the card section. We're going to do palette reviews at the end of each month, just kind of a roast or rate, and give an overall opinion on what my thoughts are on it. So when I use eyeshadow palettes now, it's not going to be too much of an in-depth review. That will come at the end of each month. I think it's midway. I think it will be mid-June and then mid-July and so forth, because I did the other one in mid-May, so I want to keep it like around a month. So we're going to be doing these Shop My Stashes every 2 weeks, hopefully. It's just a little bit over 2 weeks because I started that clean with me video, and as I said in the intro, that was just a nightmare to do just because I've got so much makeup. I took inspiration from Sarah Rose, but I've seen Sarah Rose's Shop My Stash again that she put up, and she really doesn't have a collection like mine. I mean, not a lot of people do unless you're a bigger influencer. But yeah, it was a nightmare cleaning it all. And I've not even got to eyeshadow palettes yet, so we'll be doing that really soon. But for now, guys, let's just shop my stash. Okay guys, first of all, what I want to do is I want to take the things out of here. I used this today, and either put them back in the collection or use them again. So let's do that, I guess. Right, so this one stays in, that one stays in. It's Project Pan, so that one's staying in. I think this one can go back in the collection. I was gonna pull it out, but I did a collaboration video today with a couple of my good friends here on YouTube. You should see that soon. It's just such a beautiful look that I created. I think I might try and insert the photograph in this video, or not. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but that's that. I also used this to tie in and give myself a monochromatic look, so I use this orange blush here. What's that called? Do they not have names? It appears not. So I think that one can go back in the collection. I'm not too sure what I'm pulling out. I think I am pulling out a warm tone palette, but we'll see. This can go back in the collection, and I'll pull something else up. So I'll just do that as we're right. So this Chanel bronzer, guys, is, as you know, Project Pan, so that can go up top now. This Essence All About Matte is Project Pan, so that needs to go in. This MAC Soft and Gentle needs to go in my Project Pan drawer. Oh, this Charlotte's Magic Cream I want to have an opinion on. I actually liked it the first time I used it, so we'll bring that in. This e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer can be my one primer. Not one primer, but my, you know, my Poreless Putty Primer that I want to use. And because that's the only one I've got. This concealer we'll use for the upcoming rotation. This W7 Get Set base we're going to be using. I used this today. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. I definitely want to use this. So that one can stay. My lip scrub can stay. That one goes in Project Pan and I just use it when I want, really. The Slay the Brow can stay. That's a new one I've opened, and then this one can go back in Project Pan. I don't know where I put my NARS Orgasm blush, but I'm sure I'll find that when I get to it. So what I need is a couple of crates for things I'm putting back. So for things I'm keeping, let's just put things I'm keeping in here first, and then we can put them away at the end. Oh, this as well, guys, is a luminescence primer. It is, I couldn't find it last week, but I'll show you now. I wore it today, it's actually quite nice. It's the W7 Glow Prime. So, yeah, we'll keep that in. This is my Project Pan foundation, so that normally goes in the unit as well, so we'll keep that in. I don't know if to pull another one though. We'll leave that for the moment. This Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow does actually go in one My Shop My Stash makeup. And then there's these, so that will go back in the collection. Don't think I'm going to be using it for this rotation. Then we've got the Doja Cat Flora blushes in Poppy. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm just going to put those in this other bin that I've got. But now that's what that looks like. So that's Project Pan, that's Shop My Stash. I don't think there's any more products that need to be going back, so I'm just going to pop this down below and I can sort that out in a minute. So we'll do the picking and then we'll put away. That makes more sense. There are some new products. This is new, believe it or not. I used it for the first time today. You'll see it in my Shop My Stash because new products now are here. So we're going to be picking some new products first. Let's do that. And there's a lot of new products, guys. So for sure, I want to try this. I saw Sarah Rose do an absolutely beautiful look with, I think it was that one, and that one. I want to recreate it, so we'll be doing that really, really soon. Right, so we're choosing that. I want to also choose this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. So let's pop that in there. So it's an all-in-one moisturiser and primer. I don't really need the Charlotte Tilbury then, do I? I might use them alternately and also with that other primer. So yeah, we'll leave the Charlotte Tilbury in as well. I want to try this Doll Beauty Pigment Popper. I also want to try, I'm going to put both of these blushes in that Naomi sent me, but this is going to be, a lot of this is just going to be a first impressions video, guys. So I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. What else? Oh yeah, there's these ones. There's these ones that I won in the giveaway from Lucy's Unboxing Life. So we've got the Jason Wu Flora 9 palette. Let's take them out of the boxes, because do we really need them? I don't think so. It's just a really, really nice neutral palette. So yeah, we'll be using that. That palette would go really, really nice with the Jungle Lights, I feel like. So yeah, probably use them two together. Then we've got this lip pencil, which is the Stay in Line. What shade is this again? Might say it on the actual lip pencil. It's in the shade Parisian Chic, so we need to find something that's going to go with that. Let's do a swatchy so I know the kind of shade that'll go with it. So that's the swatch. Then we've got the Jason Wu, the Bush Brow Shaper Soap. Want to try that for sure. So that's that. I've got a couple of primers in here from Naomi, but I don't feel like I want to open either of them, so they can go back in new products to try later on. I want to try this though. It does look a bit sparkly. It's a luminous setting powder in honey by YC Collection, so we'll try that. Okay. Right, that's that done. Is there anything in the project pan that needs to come out? I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm all over the place because everything's everywhere now and I just don't know where it all is. Okay. Right, so that's that. Let's go into the drawer. Let's push you back. You can see the drawer pretty well there, can't you? So, we don't need a primer. I'm going to pull a foundation, just purely because I want a third option, because we're using them for 2 weeks. So let's see what I've not used in a while. I've not used that one, but I don't want to use that this week. Are we zooming just a tiny bit? Oh, this is a contender. That's a contender as well. They're both L'Oreal. L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. Let me just see between them what I want to use. Okay, let's have a look. I've not used this one in ages, but I feel like I've not used this one, so let's pull that one. We'll use the Infallible another time, the Pro Glow, should I say. Right, so that's that. Illuminators, so I want an illuminator. What do I want? That one. Right, so either the Technique Strobe FX Cream or the Rimmel Good to Glow. I think they both do the same thing, you know. Let's do some swatches. I think they're both around the same shade. So that's that one. The Rimmel one is in Notting Hill Glow. Oh no, Notting Hill Glow is... They are around the same shade. That's more pinky. I don't know if you can see it, and that's more like a white, which is what I want to go for this time. And I use these just under foundation. So let's do that. Bronzer. The bronzer that I wanted to use, the powder bronzer anyway, is this Flower Beauty one, which I'd completely forgotten I had in my collection. So it's the Heatwave Luminous Bronzer in the shade Sunrise L1. And I found this, well, I didn't find it, it was always there, but it was elsewhere, it was in another part of my collection, and that's that one there. And I've never used it, guys, so I want to get an overall opinion on that. So last rotation I didn't bring a bronzer in, I just used my Project Pan bronzer, my Charlotte Tilbury one, so I definitely want to bring one in this time around. Right, I realised when I did the clean with me I wasn't pulling out pressed powders, so we need to pull out a pressed powder, something I haven't used in a while. Right, so I've not used these Rimmel ones, so we've got a peachy one here that might be good for like under eye, peach glow. Normally I would use white. Yeah, let's pull that for that and see if that works. I was going to pull this Fenty one out for under eye, but I've used that recently. For the rest of the face we've got this YC Collection one, but I might not like it, so we need to pull out another like loose powder that. But we've got that Project Pan one, don't we? So where is it? let's continue using this Project Pan one. I think that's it. Or for finishing powders, I don't know whether to bring this one back or the Hourglass with the blushes. Let's bring the Hourglass one back and get an overall opinion on that. And then that's it for this drawer, guys. So this is everything, like all my base drawer. If you're new here, hi, welcome. This is like all my base drawer products. Then I've got a bigger collection which is elsewhere, which I'm going to take you to now. So let's go over there. Right, guys, so I feel like I should be pulling palettes first. One that's not going to take too long to use is this one. I've never used it before. Sorry, I've never used it before. I feel like I want to do 2 days, 2 looks with it. So we'll use that. It is pretty warm for this time of year, but you can get away with warm tones, can't you? So yeah, we'll use that one. I'm going to take you off the tripod because this isn't working. Right, so I did say I was going to be using my Natasha Denona pastel palette all throughout spring and summer, and I'm still going to do that, but what I really want to do, is it this one? I think it is. So I did a short video on this palette yesterday, and it's got all my Colourpop tie-dye collection in, so let's just gently, slowly move, and it looks like this. Isn't that pretty? So these shades here, so these 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 are from Glam Shop. I might use them with the overall, like, I might use them with the Colourpop pastels, but I might just use the Colourpop pastels because I want to do separate videos on these really. But there's no harm in using them as well as doing that separate video. But I definitely want to use like all of these. Obviously, I don't know whether to just do 2 or 3 looks with that palette. I might do, so let me know what you think. Would you like to see some looks with it? So that's another palette. Can't remember what else I wanted to use. Right, so this is the bottom drawer. So there was one palette I wanted to use. It was this one. Oh, is that one that Lisa, let's turn it the right way around. It was that one that Lisa gifted me for my birthday. Since I've had it a few months, I really should use it and get my overall opinion on it. So that's that. So basically we've already got 4, but there was another one, a smaller palette in here. I just want to get my overall opinion on these, like Huda Obsessions palette, so I can do a review. And it was this Coral Obsessions one. I think that's it for palettes, guys. I think that's more than enough. The Shop My Stash might go on for a few days extra, but with some of the palettes I'll only be doing a couple of looks, so I think we should be fine there. So yeah, that's that. Right, so now we've got face palettes, guys. So all my eyeshadow palettes that I've been using are here. So the last rotation, these were all the eyeshadow palettes. We will be doing a review on them, so that's why I keep them there separate from my collection, so I remember what I've used. I didn't do that last time, I just pulled the standout palettes to me, but this time it will be exactly what I've used. I want to use one of these face palettes here, so maybe that one, not that one, and I think that's too warm. Although, I do quite like that shade, that peachy shade. And I really like California. I'm just wondering if I should custom this a little bit more. Because these Tarte blushes, these are what they are, these are Tarte blushes, are nice, but I'm not being drawn to them, so let me custom this. Actually, let's take both those palettes and we'll do it together so you can see what I'm doing. So as you can see, it's very, very full there. So we'll sort that out when we get to the vanity in a little while. Put these palettes back. See, I do want to try this one, but I don't feel like that is for this week. I might come back to that, I might revisit it. So yeah, there is that. We definitely need some highlighters. Let's move over to the top drawer. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing now, guys. We've got some warm palettes, so we need some warm options as far as blush is concerned. I only use this maybe once or twice, so maybe take that in. I might actually leave that orange BH palette for blush options in as well. This can go back in the collection. I use that as blush sometimes. Oh, there's my NARS Orgasm. That can go back in the collection. Not in the collection, in Project Pan. I really like this one, so let's pull that as well. I wanted to get an overall opinion. Let's pull that. I don't want to pull any more blushes really, because we've got those blush palettes. So let's move over to highlighters now. I love that highlight. I need a few highlight options, and preferably things that I haven't used in a while. See, I haven't used that in a while, but it's got a blush option with it. Right, let's pull that one. I don't know how I feel about that. And then let's pull one more from here. I'm looking for something and I don't know. Oh, it's that Wet n Wild Blossom Glow. Where is it? I'm asking you like I'm expecting you to help me. Oh, it's here. Not used it in a hot minute. Let's pull that one. Right, so 3 highlighter options is more than enough because I've got Project Pan ones as well. Oh, I've just seen something I am dying to pull. Absolutely love that one. Let's pull that as a unique option. So 4. We're done with 4, aren't we, guys? That's more than enough. So this is what the drawer's looking like now. You will see it in the clean with me. I've cleaned the entire makeup from this drawer. It took me forever. So we've got cream blushes, powder blushes, and then these are just powder highlighters, and then we've got my drugstore face palettes. We've just been through my higher end face palettes. So that's that. Then is it just lipsticks? I think so. Right, what we'll do is I'll put everything away and then we'll choose lipstick options. Right, so that's the bin looking relatively full. First of all, I want to go through the blushes and I want to customise the palette. I'm really hoping that you're not going to hate this style of video, guys. I know you're used to seeing longer content from me, but it takes forever to actually edit, and I have been watching other influencers do their Shop My Stash, and not a lot of people that I watch do the review. And like I said, I'm going to be doing reviews on palettes anyway, so it's only the reviews on face products that you're not going to get to see. If you want to see a rate or roast on the face products that I've used or my standout products that I recommend, please like this video, because then I'll know that's the content that you want to see from me. And I don't mind filming that, but I just feel like this is the quicker option. I feel like my Shop My Stash is personally, yes, they're the most viewed video on my channel apart from shorter videos, but I feel like they're not getting that many views, so I just feel like kind of switching it around a little. But if you seriously don't like it, guys, please leave me a comment. Like, put like something like prefer the old way or something like that, and I'll go back to doing it the old way next fortnight. But for now, guys, let me just move this a sec, put these here, and let me sort myself out and figure out what blushes I want. So first of all, let's do it that way. Can you see? Yeah. So I want to use this Lorac palette, so I want to use this one, I think, as well. Not necessarily the bronzer, but definitely that. That one was in a Tanya Bear, and it's a nice glowy peach blush. I'll put it there. But yeah, I want to use that, I think. Not really that bothered about anything else. Maybe put that in there. The highlighter can go in there as well. This one is a Makeup Geek one, so that one is in Shimmer Shimmer if you're interested, guys. So Right, let's sort this out as best we can. That can go there. That can go there. That can go there. And that can go there. So that's what I want to focus on for this rotation. I don't know then if I'm going to keep that poppy one in. It'd be nice to keep that poppy one in to go with that Cleo Queen palette, because it's very, very warm toned. Right, some of those blushes look the same, and that one looks the same. That one's a deeper version of that, but I do like it. So they're the blush options. So this one can go back in the collection. This one is more kind of like I've curated it more for autumn. Apart from this one, I've curated it more for autumn, but it can go back in the collection. I think next time I'll be bringing the bronzer out because I want to try that. It's still really, really smooth, and it's one of those glowy bronzers, guys. But I've got bronzer options for this time, so we don't need it. Right. So let's pop her up there. Okay, so we pop palettes away first. I'm going to show you everything. Right, so I need to set you back a bit. So we've got the Cara Cleo Queen. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Cleo Queen. There are all the shades on the back, but I'm going to take this out of packaging out and I'm going to show you. Look at that, guys. Oh, it's giving me summer vibes. Oh yes. So we've got that. I think the most I'll be doing with that is Free Look. Then we've got this pastel palette that I want to do at least a couple of looks with, especially these greens here, and maybe an orange look as well, because I'm vibing on orange recently. So that can go there. Then we have the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions. We can zoom back out in now, and I think just 2 looks with this because there's just 2 shimmers. So yeah, I want to use that one. Then for first impressions, I want to use Jungle Lights and Jason Wu. I don't know whether to keep the first impressions separately, just so I remember. I might keep them separately in a bin, and we can do that video, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. I don't know when it will go up. Let's do that for now, keep them separately. I'm just putting them in my project pan drawer. There's also them blushers. I'm only going to want to use that one though, aren't I? So let me just... I'll decide on the day which one I'm going to want to use. I will use them obviously in the Shop My Stash, but I might not get around to it. Right, so I feel like it's better to take the drawer out. All clean, guys, all clean. Oh, that. Oh, there's another palette here as well. Or the Natasha Denona one. Foundations normally go up top, so let's take all the foundations out. Right, what I need to do is get this acrylic thing that I use for this drawer. I'm kind of forgetting how things went. So that top drawer was like for Project Pan and other things. So we used this drawer, didn't we, for like blushes, bronzers and highlights. So let's get into that. Oh yeah, I also pulled this one in, guys, as well, in Yellow Tails. I want to use that. Why does it feel like there's not much here? Right, let me get that acrylic thing. Right, so we've got the acrylic thing for the top drawer. Just need to figure out how I want to do this. Right, so powder, bronzer, what we'll do is we'll put these at the back. I'm sure this isn't the way I used to have it. I know we have to shop my stash for lipsticks, but it seems incredibly bare, guys. I mean, that drawer's barely got anything in it. Where's the palette? Where's the face palette? Let's at least put that in. Otherwise I'll forget about it. Is there anything else? No, I don't think so. Oh, highlighters. That's why. I was just like, why is it feeling so empty? That looks more aesthetically pleasing, I feel like. That's it for that. Right, let's position you upward and see what we can do here. Right, let me just move these brushes out because I'm sure I don't need all these. These are brushes that I've just found in a drawer. You'll see when you come to watch the clean with me. Yeah, I've just found them in a drawer, and because I need to wash all my other ones, I need to be using these. Right, so foundation wise, right, so that's pretty good. All three foundations fit there. It's bare, so bare. Right, let's see what brushes I want. So I want to keep this powder brush, keep a fan brush. That might be good for blush. That one, that's a good setting powder. Oh, that one's good for foundation. Sorry, it's the Real Techniques buffing brush, so we'll have that for foundation. These two are, those two are good for bronzers. This is a good highlighter brush as well. Sorry, I'm like not in frame, but I have to look at the back of the camera all the time because of this stupid camera. And then I use this for blush from time to time as well, so we'll put that in there. And then that is just my angled brush for when I want to use my brow kit, which I haven't really been doing much of that lately. I've just been using brow gel. I'll just put these in as well, I may as well. Right, so what are you seeing? So that is everything apart from lipsticks. So shall we have a look at the high end first and figure out what I want to use? Right, we've got a few warm tone looks coming up, haven't we? So we've got the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions, and we've got the Cleo Queen, so I definitely need some kind of red. So my red options, my orange toned reds, I've got quite a lot. So we've got this Morphe one. Let's position you down now. As I was saying, I've got this Morphe one which is really, really nice. It's one of the super mattes or mega mattes. It's in the shade Tease. So we'll definitely for sure either pull that or one of these Charlotte Tilbury ones. So let's have a look. I'm always using these though, always. But they are my go-to reds. Right, so we've got 1975 red. You're going to see similarities. We've also got Tell Laura. Let's use Tell Laura out of those three. Let's use that. I've just clocked this. It's the MAC Oh Sweetie. I think it's Peachy Cream Pie. Creamy Peach Pie. I don't know if I like it. If I don't like it, it is a gloss and I don't really wear glosses. I will declutter it because I'm not going to keep hold of that if I'm not using it. It is cute packaging, but yeah. So those two are like my vibrant colours. I don't know if I'll pull anything from my drugstore, like another red or something. But for my vibrant colours, yeah, I'm going to pull this one back in because this always stays on my vanity basically. It's an absolutely gorgeous mauve tone shade, so definitely want to see that one. I think I'm going to pull this one in as well. I've not spent too much time with this, so it's in the shade Whirl, and it's a classic, isn't it, of MAC, so we'll pull that in. Let's pull one of these Urban Decays I've not used in a hot minute. where's Wonderland? This one I wouldn't mind using. I wanted to use Wonderland, but I can't find it. Unless it's somewhere else. I hope I've not thrown it out. I think it's here. I'm going to pull Wonderland in as well. Right, so we've got 6 here and I want to choose a couple of drugstore options. So let's go over to my drugstore option drawer. I feel like I do need a nude as well because I've not really pulled a nude and I might need that option. I mean, there is this one. Right guys, so we're just going to go through these drawers here. They're my drugstore options. So I definitely want maybe 1 or 2 nudes. I don't know if I'm going to pull another red from drugstore. Let's see what we've got. I love these Wet n Wild ones. I do feel like we should be trying these Essence ones because I don't know if I want to keep them. Right, so I don't know what option I'm going to use there. Let's pull them both. I do really like these Revolution and Soap ones. Cake's my favourite, so we'll pull that out. So it's just cake. I'm going to pull quite a few different options out, I think. Oh, I've not used this in ages either. Really like that. I'm obviously not going to use them all. Maybe a Wet n Wild one. That's more like my Pure one. My Pure and Barbie collab, so I don't need that. That's quite nice and neutral. Let's pull this one. So that one is Bear With Me, I think. This one's quite nice too. See, some of these I could probably happily declutter. So I'm just going to pull some of these out and just see. Maybe do some swatches and see what I want to use. We'll pull these and then we'll go down to my red. Or shall we do glasses and things? Maybe pull that. Or that one, I'm not too sure which one. We need to pull something, like something for that pencil that I want to use. Do you know that Jason Wu one? I feel like one of these would be good for that. We'll leave that there. And then these are my reds. I want to try this one. Even though I've got a few reds, I do want to try that one. And I want to pull this Lifter Gloss in as well. I really do like that. So, just wait until you see the lipsticks, guys. I'm just moving you over really gently. So we have to go through these and kind of cool them down a little bit. So let's swatch them, I guess, and see what I think. Okay, I don't normally do swatches, well, or I haven't done in a long time. So this is one of the Essence one. They're from the This Is Me collection that they did, and it's in 06 Real. Oh, that's pretty, innit? Right, so I don't know if that's too similar. Let's swatch it against this Pure one, this Barbie Pure one. I don't know if it's too similar to that. Oh, they are pretty similar, aren't they? Right, so I'm going to put this one back because I know I absolutely love her. We're definitely pulling this, so let's put this in the lipstick holder. Then we've got 02 Happy. Again, that's really nice. Yeah, I want to use that as well. That one is 02 Happy. I definitely want to use this one. But how many nudes do you need? These look the same as, yeah, these look very similar as the Essence ones I've just pulled. Right, so we've got that one by Primark. Maybe these are ones for next time. And that one. They look really similar. Down. Then we've got this Rimmel one. I really adore this shade. Naughty Nude it's called. And it is more of like a glossy finish. That one there. We've got this one by H&M. This one is called Brunette Ambition. That's that one. I'm gonna probably use that next time. Then we've got two of the lip crayons by Primark. These could probably go in but elsewhere. So we've got this gorgeous shade here. These shades are all looking the same, so that one there. What's this one called? See, once the stickers have come off, you've kind of had it, because they don't actually put it on the lipstick. The one that I've just swatched is called Hustle, but this one is, I don't know what this one's called. Oh, that's really nice. It's a really nice cool tone. Let's pull that one. Let's put that one away. Right, so Wet n Wild, bear with me. I've got a feeling this is going to be going back. Right, that's different to all of those nudes, so we can leave that one out. Then we've got this NYX Soft Matte Cream. Don't really like these. It's in the shade Morocco, but I mean, that is so me. So I just wanted to swatch those shades. I know I want to pull these shades, so this will be going in a bigger compartment at the back, along with my Huda Beauty Dirty 30. They don't fit in the slots, which is annoying. And then we've got another 5 here that I have to fit somewhere, so just excuse me a minute. They might just all fit in. Yeah, looking good. I think that's it. I think we're ready for the overview, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm super impressed with how it's looking. So let's just talk about the top section. So we've got my lipsticks. There's that eyeshadow there as well. So got all that. They all just fit in. So what I decided to do is I was going to put my first impressions products that I wanted to use in a separate bin, and just work out of that, and I probably will still put it there, but I feel like I want to put them where I can actually see them, otherwise I'll forget about them. So I put the Jason Wu palette there and the Jungle Lights palette there, just so I know that they're there. And then obviously we've got the rest of my palettes there. So we've got Natasha Denona, Huda Beauty, my self-made pastel palette there. We've got a Project Pan palette there. That could do with going at the front somewhere. Let's put that there. And then my Cara Duo Cleo Queen palette. So that's all of those. Powders here. We've got a couple of odd lipsticks that don't actually fit here. I'm probably not going to get through all those lipsticks in 2 weeks, but I do just want to try out formulas. Some of, like, the majority of them are creams, and if I don't like them, I'm just going to declutter them, guys. So we've got my brushes here, foundations back there, and then the drawers. So this is what the drawers are looking like. So we've got the Jason Wu Soap Brow Kit there, my Project Pan bronzer, Project Pan powder. These are also Project Pan. Then we've just got a pressed powder there, and then all my other things. So that's what that's looking like. And then I've also put my Clinique blushes there that Naomi kindly sent me. That Doja Cat Poppy blush trio. There's some cream blushes there, highlighters, and that's it, guys. So this is the Shop My Stash for the upcoming rotation. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Mascaras I keep separately because I use the same ones all the time, so they're kept separately. But this is it. It's looking really, really neat and tidy. I'm absolutely loving it. Like I said, I might be forgetting something. The only other palette that I need to be bringing in, and that's for Monday, is my Multichrome and Duochrome palette from Pastel Roses, because we need to do a Multichrome Monday eye look. But that will be pulled separately and then just put away the same day. I don't tend to keep that out when I use it. This is today's Shop My Stash. Let me know about how I've done it, if you like it, if you dislike it. Even go so far to like disliking the video. I don't actually mind, at least that way I'll know. Or you can just put a comment in with some constructive criticism if you like as well. I appreciate all your comments. Love you all dearly, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.